Yeah. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Shali Yahushai. I want to say that we want to say the elders and apostles are great men soon who taught us this truth. You understand? Salutations to the Akiams that preach in this truth, to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. My name is Yakal.
Brother Yaharadan.
Alright, and the name of this video is going to be The Lord is in Full Control. Because we know that all the things we see happening right now, all the uproars of the people, the nation getting ready to go to war, everything that taking place, we know that the Lord is the mastermind now doing all these things. You understand? He's the one who he playing for this side and he playing for that side. He's sending his spirits here and sending his spirits there. You understand? He making all this happen. You understand? And for a man to think that he doing something and that he really, that just you being carnal, you're not thinking spiritual and the Akiams, we've been taught to think. You understand? But the first scripture I want to bring is Proverbs 16. Get on, huh? The book of Proverbs chapter 16.
Yeah, this is the book of Proverbs.
Amen.
Yeah, the book of Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 9. It says, a man had devised a way, but Yahweh directed his steps.
Yeah, read that, buddy.
Yeah, it says, a man had devised his way, but Yahweh directed his steps.
Because a man heart, which is his mind, devised his way, but the Lord directed his steps, meaning that you might think you want to do this, because that sometimes a man might think, I want to go here and I want to go here, but then after when you reach out the road, you happen to not go none of this place and you end up going by somebody else. You might say you want to do this today, I want to do that, but then after now you end up not doing none of these things. You understand? That's just the Lord directing his steps. Because same goes for all these other nations. America might say, I'm not feeling to bomb Iran today, or I'm not feeling to bomb Iran tomorrow, but when the Lord ready for you to bomb Iran is when you're going to bomb Iran. You understand? So that is small scripture on that, but bring 1 Samuel 2 and 6.
The book of 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 6. It says, Yahweh killeth and maketh alive.
Yeah, so you say Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. So for you carnal minded people who think the Lord is not that control and thinking that somebody else doing it, is the Lord doing it. You understand? Because some Christians don't want to hear this part. You understand? They read it over there.
Yeah, it says Yahweh killeth and maketh alive.
He killeth and he maketh alive. So don't think that that person wasn't supposed to die. He killeth and he maketh alive. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, he bringeth down to the grave and bring it up, and so that he can bring it up.
Right, because nobody could even begin to bring back somebody from the dead. Because when you go into the book of Wisdom and Solomon, let me just get it fast. Is Esau actually saying, in the death of a man there is no remedy, right? Because they don't know how to bring back men from the dead. They don't know how to do these things. Or Esau would have been loving himself right now. Yeah, let me see if I get it fast here. Right, they was in Solomon chapter 2 and 1. It say, for the ungodly said reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. And Yahushai was that man. Yahushai was that man to return from the grave. And who made that happen? You understand? It was Esau, it was Yahweh himself made Yahushai return from the dead. You understand? So when you actually look at it, who really had the control? The Lord had the control. Yahweh himself had the control. He controlling everything. Read about that little part there?
Yeah, verse 6. First Samuel chapter 2 and 6, it says, Yahweh killeth and maketh alive.
Right, so he killeth and he maketh alive. He bringeth up. Yeah, continue.
He say, he bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up.
Right, he bringeth down to the grave and he bringeth up. So when we was put into slavery, you understand, Esau was killing us out, and the Lord actually made that happen to us. It's not like they wicked and And the Lord make them be the wicked. The Lord choose them to be the wicked, and He choose us to be the righteous. You understand? It's not a thing. It's not that we do have a choice in this. It's the Lord who doing all these things. He in control of we and the steps we take and the position that you placed in life. You understand? If you was from the foundation of the earth, you will be of the elect if the Lord choose you to be. Because He doing all the choosing and He doing all the making all the decisions. You understand? He just using men to make the decisions. Right? But continue reading.
Yeah, verse 7. It say how I make it poor and make it rich.
And He make it poor and He make it rich. So when you think in carnal and you say we black people could only make it if we come together, or if we save the money, or if we this and that. That is not how it go. The Lord making you poor and He making you rich. Because when you read the scripture say that I know thy works and thou art rich, right? That rich signifying that we know in this knowledge making us rich. That rich not signifying actual riches in this kingdom, because the Bible is not, the Lord is not the author of confusion, and He say a rich man shall barely enter into the kingdom of heaven, meaning it's easier for camel to walk through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter. So you know right there and then that riches is you dwelling in the truth, understanding this and getting understanding, because you see with all I get understanding. You understand? So there is this knowledge here. He make it rich and He make it poor. He controlling the whole aspect of things. He controlling everything. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yahweh make it rich and He make it poor. He bring it low and lift it up.
Look at our people right now. Our people are very low right now. The lowest are the lowest. You understand? But it's not gonna be always be so. He is going to raise us back up into that stature, into the kingly stature. You understand? Bring up our people to that high stature. You understand? Because we hopefully we make it. We will be ruling over nations. You understand? And who going to make that happen is the Lord making it happen. We're not taking it upon ourselves to make anything happen. He make Esau them rule, then He make we rule. That is how it go. You understand? The Lord controlling all these things. So when you feel something happening to somebody because he doing something, use not to pass that judgment on nobody. Use not to say, well, this happening to a man because of this, and he probably doing something wrong. The Lord making all these things happen, and He have a reason. You understand?
So okay, but that go back to the scripture. The Most High say He do like an unbalanced scale. Right now, Esau on top and we on the bottom. There's no the script going flip.
You understand? The script is going to flip as the Akim now say. The Lord do like an unbalanced scale. What is an unbalanced scale? Everybody should be good in the world, or everybody should be evil in the world. No, it had to have the evil and it had to have the good. You understand? We'll continue.
Yeah, verse 8. It say He riseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill.
Because that poor out of the dust is really right now. We sitting in the dust right now, and then soon Esau is going to be sitting in the dust, which is our lowest state, the lowest of the lowest, which is the ground. That what the dust represent, right? And the beggar from the dunghill, which is shit, which is would actually represent shit. You understand? Because the Lord could take a beggar and make him be a rich man today or a king. You understand? He could take a man who's a king and make him be a beggar. You understand? But go ahead and read.
Yeah, it say to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, see, for the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and He had set the world upon them.
Right, so this whole world and everything in it is the Lord own. So He can do what He wants with it. You understand? That is just a D. Right? We could jump down and bring the Hebrews 11 and 1 time.
Yeah, this is look. Let's look at Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Yeah, it say, now faith is substance of things hoped for, and evidence of things not seen.
Yeah, just read about that scripture so that, yeah?
Can this book of Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. It say, now faith is the substance of things hoped for,
Right.
and evidence of things not seen.
Right. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, because us having faith, we know we is the hope for the elect. You understand? We and it's say and the evidence of things not seen. We believe in the Lord through faith. We never see the Lord. You understand? So that is the evidence of things not seen. We believe that the chariot is going to save us. Yeah, we see the chariots and them thing, but through faith, we know that the chariot. Some people might see that and think it's a shooting star. You understand? True. We know the Lord make the earth and the Lord make this the words of this Bible and the Lord make the wind and all these other things, but we never see him make it. If you understand what I mean, in this life we live in here, we never see none of the thing, but we go down into it.
Verse 2, it say, for by the elders obtain and good report.
Yeah.
Verse 3, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by Yahweh, by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Right, so that things that which are seen was not made by things which do appear, right? That is speaking clearly. Like, that the things which is seen in front of your face, which is the trees, the earth, men, it was not made by things which do appear, which would mean things that here. You understand? No man never make no tree, no man never make no moon, no man never make no stars, no man never make no anything matter of fact. Everything is the Lord doing. Carnal things like phones and all these things, yeah, men make these things, but according to the scripture now say, you understand, the world, the earth is made by the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is he controlling to make everything, you understand, so that you see that really the other part, that the things which were made.
Yeah, verse 3, you say, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh.
Yeah, read it.
So that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Right, things which are seen, you understand? Things which we can see. You feel a man make the moon, a man make the sun, you understand? Men can make these things. We understand through faith, the Lord make them things. You understand? So that the things that are seen was not made by the things which do appear. That men who hear which do appear didn't make these things. You understand? That's how we know the Lord in full control, because of the car explain the sun, the car explain the moon, the car explain a lot of things. You understand? I just bring that piece of it to show that Esau couldn't make any of these things. You understand? So why they feeling like they in control? Why they feeling like the Lord put a spirit on them? And as for we people to wake up and realize they do have no control, the Lord have all the control. So when that time come, for we to really be in Jake's trouble and we to really be in a different state, you understand? There's the Lord you have to turn to. You can't turn to the government. You understand? You can't turn to your prime minister, your president. You can't turn to none of them, because them can't help you. You understand? Like in the song I make, the government them want help, but they can't help me. You understand? All you have to use I hope for a better tomorrow. But there's no better tomorrow in this kingdom.
That come like you looking to trust your enemy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because all these other nations, them is the enemy. And with the scriptures say, with the Musa say, what are you looking to follow them for? We looking to them jigs and them running them like that. Come like the woman we're going on. We're going, she whole face paralyzed.
Yeah, and when she taking that vaccine, and that's a famous, that's a viral video right now. You understand? And the scripture said never trust thy enemy. But if she did put the trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, she would never be in that position, because the Lord, we strictly promoted don't take that vaccine. You understand? So it's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai you trust. Don't take that vaccine. You understand? Understand who in control. It's not Esau, it's not nobody. And them probably give she money or something, and what kind of thing to just to take that publicly. She probably had to get money. If she was a volunteer, well, the Lord put that weak spirit on you to do that. And then to other people, clueless, they don't have no knowledge. Israel again, they destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right? Get John 15 and read from 16.
This is the book of John chapter 15 and verse 16. It say, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
So, let me get it here.
Yeah, this is book of John chapter 15 and verse 16. It say, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father, and then in my name he may give it you.
Right. So first to begin with, we didn't choose the Lord, as we bring out last time when we were preaching. We didn't choose the Lord. The Lord chose us. So you being chosen in this truth, you ought to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? Because first to begin with, you was in the world doing whatever the worldly niggas do. You understand? And you was so, the Lord was so never going back on the word, right? And just to begin with, you had to be chosen from the foundation of the earth. That is to show you ancient days, because there are many who would not be called in this truth, but they wouldn't be worthy. They wouldn't be worthy to actually follow through to the end. So if you've been chosen, you had to be all honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because you're not in control of shit. He could have leave you in the world to be a wicked nigga, and you just doing what wicked niggas do. You understand? Smoke, party, lime, you understand? Do all the wickedness of the world. But he choose you to put you in the truth, to do things that heavenly things. So you're gonna be looking for heavenly, heavenly riches. You're not looking for no earthly riches, because what you really have here? What you really have here for you to look forward to? You gonna run and leave everything when you shut at the fan. Right? Yeah. You can keep reading.
Yeah, verse 17. These things I command you, that ye love one another.
Alright.
Verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hate me before it hated you.
Right, because when we preach in the shoot, right, and they do like the shoot or they hate and it's all the scoffing. Who they really scoffing at? They're scoffing at Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They don't really hate me and they really hate you. No? Well, if they hate us, but they hate Yahweh Shai first. Because he who bring this truth, he who bring this knowledge. So if you will hate us and all the things that they're going to do to us, we just had to have faith knowing that, alright, they did these things to Yahweh Shai, they did these things to the prophets of the old. And if you are ordained from Yahweh to do this and go through what it is we going to go through, who it is you have to turn to? You have to turn to the Lord, because we know that he in control. He controlling these wicked niggas to do these things to us. And it's really for our trying, because when we go through what we're going through, that's when we're going to be perfect. That's when the Lord is going to make we perfect in all that we're going through. You understand? So you understand firm and understand that, yeah, the Lord is who in control. When Esau kick down your door and come for you, the Lord in control. When they come and they take you up to the synagogue, the Lord in control. When people come to rob you, you don't know the scriptures, see? Agree with thy adversary quickly. Get them without come for and let them go. Because the Lord send them to test you. You want to play a fight in a pandroin for your sword and your gun? Nah. Scripture say, I will not trust in my bow and I will not trust in my sword. But I will put my trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's paraphrasing, but that's what the scripture say. You understand? But read now.
Yeah, verse 19. Salakia. Verse 19, it say, if he were of the world would love his own.
Right, if you were of the world, he would love his own. Meaning that if you were a wicked nigga, just like them, you take any vaccine, you're doing whatever it is. You understand? You're rich, you're thing, you're having money. They will love you, because that's what they will love, wickedness.
Continuing, it say, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Right, so the Lord, back to the topic we on right now. He say, I have chosen you out of the world, meaning he take you from how many world and place you here now to do this what you're doing here. He chose on you, you didn't choose him. You understand? Because we don't have any control. So when he take you out of the world and place you in the truth, You understand? For you to focus on what the Lord tell you to do and make you learn the commandments, teach the commandments, wake up, go out, get fruit, go on the highways, you know, edify people, make videos, put it out there, so that they have no excuse when the Lord reach, that they wasn't warned. You understand? So at the end of the day, all we have to do is just abide and let the hour will be done. Because as He will, we doing anyhow. Everything we do is the Lord will. Because He making us do. We was predestinated to do whatever we was doing to begin with.
That go back to the song and saying, anything we do, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Understand? Anything we do, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
That's just how it go.
Well, small thing to back you up there.
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah, this is the book, 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 13. It says, for this cause also thank we Yahweh without ceasing. Because when we received the word of Yahweh, which ye heard of us, ye received it not as of the word of men.
Can. Because when we get this word, we didn't receive it as Paul word or the prophets alone. We receive it straight from the Lord because we know that the Lord used these men to speak to us. And He caused it to come in a table, which is the Bible. He caused it to be written in the Bible. That's why we're learning. You understand? Because through generations come down, we needed to be wake up. He used men to wake us up. So that's how you know the Lord in control, because He control the whole way how it's supposed to happen. He wake up the apostles and on down, and then He say, my sheep hear my voice. So you will listen, you will hear what the Lord say, and you will wake up through, you know, just hearing the words of the Lord. It's like a puzzle. You come in the truth, and a piece come together. You start to read, and next piece come together. You learn your heritage, pieces come together. You understand? The more you stay in the truth, it's like a garment. The wedding garment. The more you abide in the truth, is the more your garment thing. You didn't receive this knowledge as some man that's telling you knowledge, and you just like a religion. You understand? You receive it like the word of the Most High.
That way, Shai say that He sheep know His voice. Continuing and say, but as it is in truth, the word of Yahweh which effectually worketh also in you that believeth. Yeah, verse 14. Yeah, for ye brethren became followers of the churches of Yahweh, which in Judea are in Yahushai Mashiach, for ye also have suffered things, for ye also suffered like things of our own countrymen, even as ye have of the Jews. So that way Yahushai say in Revelation that He know we work with tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And Paul himself say that when he come to the truth, he had to bring himself as a Jew, bring himself as Israelites and at a low stature.
Alright. Get Ephesians 1 for me, and verse 4.
Yeah, this is the book of Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, according as He had chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world.
Right. So the Lord saying, according, well, Paul actually saying, according as He had chosen us in Him, which is in Yahushai, right, before the foundation of the world. Right? So before He even made the earth and the seas and all the things, He made Yahushai, the spirit. The first spirit to be made was Yahushai, and then He made the 144,000 men, which is the elect, which help Yahushai build the earth. You understand? So when He say, like, continue reading.
Yeah.
Before the foundation of the earth world. Yeah, continue reading.
That we should be holy and without blame before Him in love.
Right. Separate and without blame. You understand? Before Him in love. So this is another scripture showing you that the Lord chose you before He even made the earth. He never chose you. He never just randomly say again and choose men. And just randomly choose men here I will pick you and whoever I think I'll pick this one and pick that one. Nah, it's not that. The Lord choose you from the formation of the earth. Them that was who was out on the streets preaching the word from way back then. You understand? Because if we come here now with a different tongue, we speak in English, we speak in Israel all over the world, speaking all different languages, but the Lord knew that the Lord not just gonna wake up random man. The Lord going and choose who he already chosen. You understand? In your house, so that you're gonna be doing the things that he was doing back then to witness the end of this wicked kingdom. You understand? Same as Esau. The Lord controlled them same way. That's why he say prepare slaughter for his children, because the men them who had been in slavery then, as I always say, they can't be put in them can't be how them gonna be judged if them done dead. They have to come back here through reincarnation. The same spirit then is the same spirit now. You understand? All them wicked men die out and they come and they reincarnate here to go through the judgment now. Right? So that's how you know the Lord dealing with everything. He handling the whole scene. Right? Yeah, go down read 5.
Yeah, verse 5, it say he predestinated us.
Having
having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself.
Yeah.
According to the good pleasure of his will.
Right. So it's a having predestinated us, meaning that it was our destiny, right? And predestinate. Only the Lord could predestinate something. Who could predestinate something? Who could make your destiny be this? And the pre just mean beforehand. You understand? Predestinate. Before destiny, he predestinated you to be in the street. He predestinated you to be preaching this word, and for us to be doing this video. It was predestinated for us to be saying now here doing this video. You understand? That's how we know it's the will of the Lord. Everything is predestinated, nothing is just by chance. Brothers follow that the truth. That is the Lord controlling that too. Predestinate them to follow that the truth. You understand? If they come back and they turn, the Lord predestinated that to happen same way. It's not no coincidence that you're trying to fool the Lord and you can't thief the Lord head. He doing everything. You understand? But yeah, that is the day on that. Yeah, Romans 29.
That also go back to the scripture that when he was telling Job that Job, he could in Job from before he was in the mother womb.
Can.
Romans what and 29.
Romans 29 and 30. Romans. Oh, get Josh. So like, yeah. Romans 8 and 29. Romans 39. So like, yeah.
Yeah, this is because Romans chapter 8 and verse 29. Yeah, it say, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son.
Right. To whom, read over that scripture, because that scripture is really beautiful.
Yeah, this book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 29. It say, for whom he did foreknow, he also predestinate to be conformed. To be conformed to the image of his son.
Right, so it said to whom he did foreknow, right? Meaning he did already know you before you was in your mother womb, before you was even created. The Lord already know you. You understand? Continue.
Yeah, this phone will not select over.
That's how he saw this work too.
No going shit from 29 to 1 this now there.
Right. It said for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate, which is what we are now explaining to you. Your destiny was pre. The Lord already knew what he was going to do before you do it. It said to be conformed to the image of his son, right? So when they go back to Genesis, when they say let us make them in our image and our likeness, right? It was already the Yahushua speaking, right? To the 144,000, the powers powers, Yahweh powers, saying that let us make them in our like in our image. So we being made in the image of Yahweh Shai now, right? What it is we're gonna do? We're gonna do as Yahweh Shai did. We're gonna preach the knowledge of the Lord. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna go out and tell them, warn them. We're gonna change the ways. We're gonna focus on the Sabbaths. We're gonna fast, pray. You understand? We're gonna do all the things that what the Most High used to do, what the Lord used to do. Yahweh Shai. You understand? Yeah. The image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren, right? It say, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, right? So who he predestinated, that just to show you, and that already happened. Who the Lord predestinated to be in this truth and be in this knowledge is them he also called, right? Because your calling and election is when you hear this knowledge and you wake up. That you're calling. Your election is when you do the works and you make it to the end, you endure to the end. That is your election, you're making it sure. You understand? So when he say, them he called, also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. So whoever the Lord justify, he glorified. Right? Your glory is you dwelling in the truth and holding on to the truth until Yahweh shall return with the real glory, which is going to be the kingdom of heaven and this immortal body and being ruling nations, and the other nations fearing you, because they're going to fear the Lord, so obviously they will fear you. You understand? That is the day on this. If you get back John chapter 8.
This is the book of John, chapter 8,
27.
and verse 27. Yeah, it say they understood not that he spake to them of the Father.
And this is this is Yahweh Shai actually, when he was speaking to the Pharisees, right? They understood not that he spake to them of the Father, meaning he was speaking, the things he was saying was from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. They was keep challenging the way he was saying, you understand? But read.
Yeah. It said then Yahweh Shai, yes, like then said Yahweh Shai unto them, when ye have lifted up the Son of Man, then shall ye know that I am he. And that I do nothing of myself.
Right, so that is the point there. Yahweh Shai wasn't even doing nothing for himself. But is the Lord predestinated he to do that and all too? The Lord predestinated, Yahweh himself predestinated Yahweh Shai to do what he was doing, because he said he does nothing of himself. Right? We'll continue.
Continuing, it say, but as my Father had taught me, I speak these things.
Right, so he said as his Father has taught him, he speak these things. So the things that he learned from Yahweh, right, is what he gonna be speaking, and the things we learn from Yahweh Shai, you understand, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because we learn of Yahweh through Yahweh Shai, you understand, that's what we gonna be speaking to. So who really controlling the place and really controlling what's going on? Is Yahweh controlling what's going on? Because if you really look at it, Yahweh Shai saying here that is the Lord who have he doing this. You understand? So who really in control of the Messiah himself, the Savior Yahweh Shai, right? Being controlled by Yahweh. Who's you and me? Who's the nations? Them and them wicked as hell. Who's them? Them being controlled same way. You understand? We don't have no control in this place. Who anybody feel like they're doing something, and it's not that the Lord controlling every narrative. He controlling everything. You understand? You have something, eh? That one. We just say Kalhalayam, La Alahay Nawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, Shali Yahweh Shai. I want to say double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations to the Achaeans preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. My name is Yakala again from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp in Trinidad.
Brother Yahadan.
Salak. here and say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.